Welcome to my life of starting a business at 22.
We're going to a forest. There's gonna be axes and pomegranates and tactical vests. Live 2.
Be gentle, be easy, fish easy, rap need me, graffiti, my GPA all on the ceiling. I don't have the time, so I reply with TBD.
Woohoo! Look at this man with his keys and his permit. Zaid.
Yes.
Week 3 of the Building Live2 vlog. The best through line of this entire series has been this.
Taking the written on Monday. Everybody is welcome to join along. Can't do it anymore today because it's past 4:30. Well, this is great.
This is absolutely historic. Zaid has never driven on the freeway before.
Never.
This will be his first time.
Take me back to 9th grade. Take me back to 9th grade shit. Yeah. Just like the end.
So you gotta get up to speed here as this guy starts going a little faster. And you don't have to merge too quickly here, but just when you feel comfortable, get into that lane before this exit comes up here. He's doing it, folks. He's doing it.
Feels fine.
Was it as scary as you thought it was gonna be?
No, not at all. You build it up in your head for so long. Just do it. Hey man, you alright? Sorry, bro.
Well, hello again, under unfortunate circumstances. So the footage cuts off here, so they don't explain what happens, but what actually happened was Zaid sideswiped another car. Everything was fine. They were all okay. Nobody was hurt. Everything was good. Everything went smoothly. So you don't gotta worry about him. But we'll get more of this storyline later.
Tony!
Well, it's not that funny, is it? Because it could have been an orphan down there. When you sat down, you could have sat on an orphan, killed an orphan. It's not funny. It's not, because you could have killed an orphan.
Now, you might be asking yourself, wow, this is an interesting looking box and an interesting looking can. What could this can and interesting looking box have to do with the musical organization that is Live2? It's a fucking water company. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Everyone's always like, but like, okay, but like what else? It's water. Sometimes it's sparkling. You ever drank television static?
I'm sold.
Stop what you're doing right now. Find your nearest 7-Eleven, walk inside, say hello to the bodega cat. If there's no bodega cat, turn around, find the nearest 7-Eleven with the bodega cat. You may have to go a couple of states, pet it. Then go back home, go on liquiddeath.com in the store locator and find yourself some water. If you don't pet the cat first, you don't want to find out what happens if you don't pet the cat first. It's just water. It's just water in a can. It's a cool looking can. Some people would say it's a tattoo worthy can. I don't know. Me personally, it's kind of a dumb idea. You get tattoos of brands on you. Can you cut this to my Live2 tattoo? The money, some of it goes to stopping the turtles from doing coke. It also stops turtles from doing the other kind of coke, if you got that double entendre joke.
Okay, everyone. Cut.
Let's reflect on the last 4 years of all this stuff. Struggle with the fact that I found this purpose so heavily that it's become everything. Life as I knew it before was just stripped away on purpose by me. And it's been the best thing ever. But like, it's sped up life 100 times over. And I'm 23. I remember sitting in my freshman dorm room working on this stuff. And nobody else got it. Not a single soul. Nobody really even like looked in the direction to even like care enough to wonder why. And I didn't care about anything else. Once you have other people believing in you, that's when you can start implementing bigger ideas. The collaborations were hard to find. Nobody legit would look my direction. I don't know, I think that just bugged me to the point of like wanting to just never stop going. So I didn't. And then it just started to snowball. I was like, this year is going to be the single most formative year in my entire life so far. And then literally that month we threw a show with AG Club and Numb Little Bug dropped, started doing 1 million streams a day and hit #1 on Pop 40 radio. I don't think that Live2 is ever gonna die as long as we just keep going. As long as we just keep going. This is just the beginning. Yes, sir.
We have like the designs completely finalized, so after I give that go ahead on the blanks and the hats, like
I was talking to Zay, I think yesterday, and we were like early November or mid-November or something like that. Zay's uncle has like this empty apartment in San Francisco, and we should just take like a writing planning retreat and like so that we're all locked in. It's like the only thing that we're thinking about while we're there, besides taking like a couple other phone calls and whatnot, is like what we're doing for the entire project. We'll get the framework completely down and understand what we're accomplishing, and then we'll just build on top of that.
dude, this vlog is gonna get so much more interesting like the second I fucking step foot in that goddamn airport.
I know. It'll be a cool thing to be able, like the very first vlogs will be from your hometown, and then they get to see you move out here.
Super exciting, bro. It's just cool having everybody around, but also like on my terms without sacrificing the quality. It's sick.
I finally feel locked in on a vision that I feel very comfortable with, like just continuing to expand off of.
What's up, sexy?
Zay just walked in.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Figuring out how the fuck is work, and then I'm also starting vlogging and shit, but I don't know nothing about this camera, dude, and like trying to figure that shit out at the same time, like getting this music done while just trying to fucking be healthy and shit like that.
Yeah.
The past couple of days, everything's really been lining up crazy.
Sunday, October 2nd. Parker, explain the idea to the camera.
Alright, this is my idea.
What are we doing?
I think this whole room right here, right, could be used for office space. I mean, we've thrown a couple small mini concerts in here on little pallet stages, like big enough to fit like what, I don't know, like
40, 30 people?
whatever. That many people, right? Now I'm like, what could be a better use for this room than offices? Since now you're saying that you have editors that you've gotten into this. We have all of this stuff that's always being edited. I think that having an actual centralized place to cultivate the work now would make things a lot more efficient. But I was thinking, you know, a desk, and a desk. Right? Each one has speaker setups on them. At least one monitor set up, like a decent average monitor, and then power running to all of them. People pull through with their own computer, and it's like a plug and play situation that all the editors put a whiteboard up. And it's like a whole office space.
Alright guys, how the fuck am I still in school? I've decided this week's vlog is gonna be an expose on college and why I hate school. Let's go ask everybody in the house what their opinion is on college.
Okay. I did a year and a half of community college. The plan was to do 2 years and then transfer to USC Film School because at the time I wanted to study directing. Fell a little bit out of love with that, fell more in love with the music space, and then found you. And quickly realized that we were doing something that was so outside of the norm that me spending time in college wasn't gonna help with that.
Well, I'm a college dropout, so...
As is everyone else in this house except for
Yeah,
me.
college isn't a very popular subject for us.
I got all the way up to, I think I was in my first semester senior year.
This is gold. My experience with school was very little. Went to college for about a year and a half and then dropped out.
You keep claiming that you're gonna go back.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So close, I feel like might as well, but the thing is, I hated it. And the more that I live the life I live now, I don't know if I could have the discipline to do some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And when I say bullshit, it's bullshit for me.
Right.
I don't think it's bullshit for everybody.
So yes, before I start, I know nobody asked, and McLean did not interview me with everyone else, but I'm gonna give my opinion anyways. What Parker said was exactly correct. College just isn't right for everyone. In middle school, I picked up filmmaking, which is what snowballed into what it is now. So as I was already pursuing my passions in high school, I knew people who had graduated high school and had successfully began their careers as artists, whatever type of artist that may be. So that being said, I followed in their footsteps, ended up with Live2, and yeah, I did not need college. I'm doing just fine without it. So, but for some people it helps. You never know. So that's my opinion.
I went to community college for 1 year because every single film school that I applied to rejected me.
Boo.
Boo.
They suck.
Reapplied a year later, got into Chapman, went to Chapman for about 5 months, but everything that we're doing here just seemed like a bigger opportunity. It seemed like I could almost like fast track in a way.
For people like us who are in the creative world and are trying to make things that have never really existed before, there's only so much college and a degree can do for you.
People will go to film school and spend their entire time there making stuff and then come out on the other side of film school and have to deal with the competitiveness of the film industry. With Live2 being in the position that it's in, we've kind of like snuck in.
Yeah,
you know,
we got a back door.
Like, we had a little back door that like we snuck into, and like now we're here, and like now it's like there's just like this entire network of people that we can reach out to.
The main reason most artists would even go to college anyways is because they want to make connections for after college when they have their extremely useless degree that they just wasted a bunch of money getting.
Connections is one thing that is great, but as far as actually getting a degree, usually those degrees don't really help us in our fields because it's experience over everything. But if you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, whatever, of course you need to have that type of experience, but for us in the creative field, it's not insanely necessary.
I think as a creative person going to college, it kills your creativity. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it, actually.
My opinion on college is not gonna help. Not anywhere I could go. Like if I wanted to go to like Berkeley and get like some crazy music knowledge, you don't have to, but that can help. But like for me, like I can't even afford to go to a school like that.
Essentially, you're going in as a creative person being told exactly what to create and then being graded on your creativity, and I just feel like that's bullshit.
This is funny, you have the strongest opinions of anybody on college.
I feel like the whole thing is stupid. It literally, like, college is becoming so, like, what's the word, obsolete. I don't think in like 15 years a college degree is gonna mean shit. I don't even think in 10 years a college degree is gonna mean shit. If you can like get in with something like, for example, something like Live2, where like you can use that as a way to make connections with people that you want to make connections with, meet people that you could work with. What the fucking point is going, like, are you actually learning how to be more creative in college? No, it's just killing your entire like brain.
I had a teacher in college that legit didn't even give homework or didn't even grade it. How is that worth more than like a legit job that I had to like learn? I don't think it should be like that. I feel like college should low-key be treated more how trade schools are treated. Like certifications and shit like that. Like you're there to learn a thing and you learn it.
It's stupid, and I don't think there's literally any point to it. I think it's a waste of money, and I think everyone's just like society just like wants to push young people to do something like that, and it's like nobody actually wants to be there, nobody's actually enjoying themselves, and then after the fact you're handed this fucking paper that's worth thousands of dollars that will actually do like nothing for you because everyone has the same piece of paper. Like a college degree at this point is so useless. You have to go on and get a master's or something to even like be up like anywhere above anyone else. Like stand up to the patriarchy. Don't go to college, drop out, don't listen to your parents, do drugs.
The only thing I got from college for real was, since I lived on campus too, was like an incubation, you know, for my newfound freedom. So like I was with a lot of cool people, but it was like a middle of nowhere sort of deal. So it was, when I became friends with people, I became friends with people fast. It was like a playground, but it was more socially for me, especially because I didn't do much. This person could finish the easiest fucking degree possible or the hardest and still be treated the same.
Yeah, it's literally supposed to weed out like the people that just cannot actually function or finish.
Fucked for them too, because what if it's like they just really can't do school like that?
Yeah.
Because they tried, but they really fucking can't, man.
I mean, I really think that Colin, also known as Pertinence, also known as Purdy, Porcupine,
Porcupine Pete,
Porpoise, Pistol Pete, Purdy the Squirt, Pertinence Projector. That took a detour. Pertinence is the key to all of this exploiting. The Pertinence Project is a year-long excursion that involves a 3-song tape dropping every month. We're aiming for a video every month. It might be a full music video or just a visualizer or something else every month, as well as a pop-up show every single month, plus a weekly vlog. And all that is leading up to an album. It's never been done before. We're gonna be the first ones to do it. I will be creative directing Pertinence as well as directing all the videos.
Yup.
That's what I want to do. That's what McLean is paying me.
And also, on Indify, you're gonna be the first ever filmmaker.
Yes.
Cut into the music on a partnership level with both Pertinence and Live2. And so, as a director, filmmaker, creative director, Zay building the visual world.
We want to make a short film at the end of this whole thing that Colin is going to star in. He's going to be an actor. I feel like this has gone long enough.
Okay, I'm back. Back to write my 1,000-word paper. I'm the only one still in school in this house. The first 2 years of college were formative for me. Gave me some, like a little bit of a safety net to just go be myself, learn who I am. I don't think it would have been amazing to just dive right into the open world immediately, but now that I know who I am and what I want to do, and I've had this time to develop all this stuff, like now I don't give a fuck about this. And it's always been so confusing to me. Why am I still there? I don't know. Why am I writing this 1,000-word paper? I don't know. Everyone else around me is done. And I, out of anybody, am like the spokesperson for not believing in it. Anyways, let's write this thing, shall we? Okay, everyone, it is now Thanksgiving, and I'm at home, and I was showing my family this episode, and my mother, after this interview section, completely off of what I said, got pretty upset. And I want to now add in a little bit of something after the time, that this bit in particular was filmed right when I was writing a paper that I really didn't want to be writing, and I didn't think provided any kind of benefit to my knowledge on anything that was necessary. And I definitely overstepped a slight bit in what I was saying, and I have very strong opinions that I'm still working through. It's one of my biggest struggles of what my true opinions on the college system are. As you heard me say, I believe that there's a lot of benefits, and especially for fields that are not entrepreneurship, there are more fields, way more fields, that it's still a very, very necessary thing to go to school for than there are not. I definitely over glorify the idea of not needing it. I believe for entrepreneurship, it's just kind of
the coolness effect of not going and being able to say you didn't have to have it is one thing that I kind of like makes me overstep sometimes when I'm talking about this. However, I really am wrestling with whether or not I need it, but there are plenty of people that have put in so much work in their own resources in order to even put me in this position to be able to go to these things. So there are reasons that I'm finishing school, some within my control, some outside of it, and I'm doing it for other people, but also I want to be able to go through it and look back on it and be able to tell possibly my kids whether or not I thought it was worth it. That's why I'm finishing. I felt the need to come back on here and say that stuff. It'll be a continued ongoing debate and something that we really work through, but I hope that in one of these episodes you'll see me walk through that stage, because I will be proud of finishing when I do. I just really despise it right now. Yeah, who knows how it will play out in the end. I guess we'll see. All right.
This place is really coming together.
Yeah, man. Bro, this is like vlogception, man. We got the editor of this vlog in the new office space. What, with 4 chairs in here and nothing else? That's crazy.
This brick of a camera. Yo, I haven't vlogged in so long.
Since the high school days?
Since the high school days. I made a couple vlogs in high school. Those are the only other.
Throw one of them in for a second.
Okay, here's a vlog.
Escalitan, get the corner out of my face. Give me. The Elysium man.
What's going on, guys? Redwood Peak here, coming out. Take the dollar.
No!
You want this dollar? Take it! Take it!
I will fight you.
You will fight me?
I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
I at least want to get to the point where we have like several editors of several different series in here, kind of like plugged in, working at once, and then have the ability to have like screenings on the TV in here.
Right here, give Tucker his freeze frame. Right here.
Show ass up.
Let's go. What are you up to?
I mean, I was in Europe. I was in Europe and just just traveling. I was there for 4 months. I lived there for 4 months. I made a random TikTok and he found me and was like, oh, this is cool. Like,
that was like 10 months ago or so now?
Yeah, that was 10 months ago. But yeah, pretty much just been editing.
Yeah, you just showed me the latest episode. You want to show Tucker the latest episode?
Yeah, I posted this like right before you got here.
It has my mind racing of like the possibilities.
This is fucking sick.
I think you can be the next evolution of what the Sam Colder type thing was, but implementing story actually into it.
So basically, if you want to know a little bit more about me, it explains it right here. McLean found out who I was through a random TikTok that I made when I was in Europe, traveling for 4 months, which has been my latest project, documenting that and making an episodic series of that on my YouTube. By the end of it, I'm going to stitch all the episodes together and make a full-length documentary of the 4-month trip. So check out this clip.
Oh no.
But yes, basically that's what we're talking about. Sorry to get sidetracked. Check it out when you get the chance. Would really appreciate it.
What I think is so sick is if you can combine what's in the 3 of our heads, we have the most complete YouTube channel ever.
I mean, like we have an entire industry. It's a new industry.
I care about the ideas and the big picture stuff. You care about the strategy, making sure people watch it, and you care about the art and like the style of it, and that's everything that you need.
I love the vibe of this place. Like I come in here and I feel an energy. You know what I mean?
Your takeaways from today?
Dude, so like my ass was bleeding.
I think we can take away. What are your takeaways for today?
Okay,
I think that hits better.
Yeah, I think that's even funnier.
Yeah.
Interrupted a special moment.
Dude, so like my ass was bleeding.
Next 2 years are gonna shape so much stuff. Once we get the funding and we get the consistency down, we just have the income coming in from the sponsors, dish that back out, and have just like our schedule. We know exactly when everything's happening, and we just, the second that turnover starts happening, even if Live2 makes no money, if we're just breaking even and putting it right back into it, but we have that consistency with these 7 shows that we have laid out, which we already have lining up to be ran, like then we're putting out like 15 YouTube videos a month. Like that's one every other day that are like good,
right,
high quality stuff. The second you have that, it's just unstoppable. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 2. I'm not gonna crash. Not.
October 8th, 2022. Bop. Yeah. Let's get you comfortable driving around the neighborhood first, and then we'll play Pert's song as you're driving slowly through the neighborhood. What are we working on here?
Not hitting cars. We can do parking at the end.
Yeah, parking is good.
We have a stop sign. I'm gonna go.
There you go. Very nice. Okay, we found 2 trash cans that we're gonna have them parallel park in between.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a tough challenge for him. Like pull way back and then pull up next to this and then try and cut in. Pull up further. There you go. So close, you almost had it. That was pretty good until you ran into the trash can.
Did I hit the trash can?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. What's your reaction after watching the playback?
Thank God it's a trash can.
I'll give you a 7 out of 10 on that one because it was really good until you just randomly burst forwards on that. You had it.
I know.
You were right there.
It's like I'm getting more comfortable than I was when I was younger, but I still don't like it. Like I'm not a fan of doing it.
Once you get so comfortable with it, you're not thinking about it, you're just jamming out to music and thinking, then you're good.
Oh my God.
Blinded. Should we wait until after you get your coffee to do the intro for what we're doing today? It is October 9th, maybe? I think 9th. I think it's October 9th.
Hello, people of YouTube. It's everyone's favorite duo. We're going to a forest. There's gonna be axes and pomegranates and tactical vests. I really have no idea how this video is gonna turn out. We're kind of just gonna go to a forest and see what happens.
And we're going to pick up Graham from the airport in a second. And now we're picking him up and going straight to the shoot. Graham is sleeping on our couch for the next 2 nights, I think. Tonight and tomorrow. Dope guy, very cool. You should watch the music video because it's gonna be sick, right? It'll be sick.
Yeah. It'll be right here. We're shooting a music. We're shooting a music video today. And McLean is over here being Tarzan. Oh my God.
I think one day when we're having guests over, I'm gonna just hide right here and scare some people.
I hope you don't get electrocuted.
Yeah, I know. Let's do this thing. What's up? What up? What's up, baby? Let's go!
I gotta film it for the vlog.
What's good, vlog?
What up, what up?
Damn right, man.
Alright, you get to pick any couch you want.
I appreciate it, dog. I don't know. Is the ogre calling my name because I'm weird?
Ooh, could be.
I have to do the butt test, bro. I have to sit on it.
Hey, this will be the butt test. No. Comfy.
We'll project onto this. We have some nails. Probably just nail this shit to like 2 trees.
So
Try
cool.
to find 2 trees and like nail it.
Hell yeah, looking fresh. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Welcome to the vlog, man. Live2. Who I am, Graham Bright. What we doing? Making magic. Where we going? I don't know. It's an hour away. We shooting a video for my song Redland. I've been teasing. Niggas got blue balls over for like 6 months. These are the only chips that are good enough to get away with just being called Kettle Brand. Kettle Brand, the sharing size for the sharing heart. Imagine like I got really pissed drunk somewhere and I just woke up. Like, it was inevitable, right?
It was
like,
inevitable. Where'd you get this thing from?
I'm gatekeeper.
Oh. I don't know if they caught that or not.
Niggas about to be pausing that shit.
I got it.
Damn.
Again.
Should it get me like crouching down at all? Or?
You see him crouched down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's just reset.
I'm literally trying to plan out the production schedule for this vlog still. Trying to decide if we should be working on 3 videos at once, or I'm shooting 1. Tucker is cutting down the raw footage into workable, like an hour worth of footage on 1, and Tyler is taking that hour worth of footage, turning it into a final one. So we're working on 3 at once across 3 weeks. It means that we can post weekly, or should we do a bi-weekly vlog where we're just working on 2 at once, but Tucker and Tyler each have an off week. For them to both be able to get into the flow of this and the habit, them having off and on weeks is kind of not the best thing. So I think weekly might be the move. I'm trying to map it out on this sheet of paper right now, like what that schedule actually looks like and how we do this. Damn, look at you, Call of Duty player coming through. Yeah.
Live2.
What are you guys shooting now?
Right now I think we're about to get like running through the forest and shit, so I might need the axe. We just shot the waking up scene and me putting on a bunch of the tactical gear. We're about to run through the forest and chop some shit.
All right, we're going on a mission. We gotta find 2 trees that are like 6 feet apart that look cool, that they can hang something on and project on it later. So let's go. Could these work?
If I can see the silver lining, there's only Redland between us. Thought that our starting was greener. All of this blood on our leaves now.
I'm nervous, bro. I don't know
You're
why.
nervous?
Dog.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, man. Nerves, dog. They just come and go. I am, but I'm not nervous every time. But like, I should stop looking at it as nervousness. I should start looking at it as excitement.
There you go.
Because it's like the same thing. If you really think about it, it's just a feeling about the unknown. Good accidents happen, you know.
That's true.
So,
this view is crazy though. That's the water over there.
It is, man. Yeah, I was peeping that.
How are we feeling now?
Anxiety.
Did you calm down during the middle of that shot? Or were you feeling it the whole time?
I calmed down a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Like, still feeling it, man.
Damn.
It's all good.
You gotta just let loose.
I'm excited, man.
It's looking good.
It is?
Yeah, it's looking sick.
Words of affirmation.
Man, what a beautiful hike.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
We gotta set up this projector and
what's been your favorite shot so far?
Graham chopping the shit out of some pomegranates. He's squeezing the juice everywhere.
It's hard to believe it's still a month until autumn.
Dang.
There's only Redland between.
Here, you hold the camera and give them a final rundown on how it all went.
Everything's great.
Everything's great.
Day one was sick.
Did your nerves ever settle?
Oh yeah, I caught the flow. I definitely caught the flow. I think it's gonna look sick either way. Everyone killed it. We had some observers clapping for us and shit.
That was fun.
So it was nice. I'm excited for the bedroom ones tomorrow too. We're locked in. Dun dun dun. Oh.
Okay, thank God. Whew. That was about to be a horrible turn of events.
Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Still recording, bro. I need to stop.
Alright guys, what's up? You know what? I think that this is the end of vlog 2. Yeah, it's been a little all over the place with this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're getting better at it. I think we're gonna get it down to weekly. That's what we're shooting for. Still a lot of stuff to figure out, like thumbnail and stuff, but we'll figure it out for the next one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I don't know exactly what was covered in this because it's honestly like a month worth of filming stuff condensed down into this video. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully we had fun, but catch you on the next one. And hopefully one day we can get these down to being weekly. Catch you soon.